Hey, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is all to do with that big yellow ball in the sky. A little bit of a history lesson. For years upon years, lots of ancient civilizations, cultures have all worshipped the sun. Not only the sun, but its symbol of rebirth and the energy that it gives. And yoga is no different. So today I want to take you through the Sun Salutations, the Surya Namaskar. In yoga, it's all about saluting the sun, but not only the sun that's in the sky, but our inner suns. I'm going to take you through the breath, how to breathe when we go through it, Surya Namaskar A and B, different modifications that we can do, and also jumping back and how to do that safely. So I hope it serves you well. We are going to start off at the front of our mats. And I forgot to say earlier, this video is dedicated to the guy behind this camera who's also doing his teacher training and would like to know more on how to do the Sun Salutations. So it's for you, Matt. When you're ready, ground down through the feet. So we start off in a pose that's called Tadasana, which is mountain pose. I like my feet hip-width distance apart. Some teachers will tell you toes to touch. For me, it depends on your body type. So for purpose of this video, feet hip widths apart. Bring the hands down by the side. Now roll the shoulder blades back. Already you find that lift in the spine. And now put a slight tilt in the pelvis. So tuck the tailbone under slightly. And notice what that does to the heart. Notice how proud you feel just by standing in this Tadasana. Now from here, breathe in, lift the arms all the way up. Gaze towards the thumbs. As you exhale, forward fold, so soften through the knees if the hamstrings are tight, hands to the ground. Breathe into halfway lift, send the tailbone back and the crown of the head forward. Hands can come on the shins if you want. As you exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. So hold your plank for a second. Hands underneath the shoulders. So here's where it gets tricky. Option one, drop your knees down. Think about lowering halfway, so elbows brush the ribs, still lead with the heart forward, belly button into the spine. Then inhale and tuck the toes, lift the chest. As you exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. Ideally, you'll take around 5 breaths here. So think about grounding down through the heels. Again, soften the knees if the hamstrings are tight. Gaze up at the navel. Notice if your ribs are flaring. Bring them in towards the spine. Good. Take one more breath. And as you inhale, look forward. Step to the front. Breathe in, halfway lift just like before. And breathe out to fold it down. Now inhale, ground down through the feet, slowly rise, come all the way up, lift the arms up with you. And exhale, hands towards the heart. Good. Gonna go a little bit faster and add in a full Chaturanga into it this time. So doing it together with me, start in that Tadasana pose, shoulder blades back. Breathe in, lift the arms, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold it forward, hands to the ground. Good. Now breathe in for that halfway lift. Now full length of the exhale, plant the hands, step back to plank. Lowering down without the knees this time if you want to. Think of coming forward, elbows brush the ribs. Take an inhale, tuck the toes, lift the heart up. Notice I'm not here. Roll that shoulder blades back. So now you're in up dog with the thighs off the ground. Then exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Ground down through that index finger and thumb. If you notice your shoulders are up here, bring the biceps in towards each other. So as if your armpits want to kiss. Good. Hold for 2. And 1, look forward. Step or jump to the front. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out to fold. You know the drill. Inhale, slowly come up. Take the arms up high. Exhale, hands to the heart. So the next thing I want to go through is these jump backs. A lot of people say don't jump back into plank, only jump back into Chaturanga, but you can jump back to plank if you're soft within the joints. So the problem with jumping back into plank is if you become all rigid and then you're getting a lot of impact into the shoulders. Doing this, and then we're going to Surya Namaskar A B. So same as before, ground down, roll the shoulders back, find that Tadasana. Inhale, lift the arms. Full length of the exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. And now, when you're jumping back, if you jump back to plank, plant the hands. Notice my elbows already have a bend, and they'll carry on to bend as I jump back. So keep a kind of buoyancy in the joints. Find your plank. You see that shock absorption? And then you can lower down Chaturanga. If you're going for a full jump back, my preference is to jump back, bend the elbows, and come straight into Chaturanga. So take an inhale, lift the arms. As you exhale, you fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift, just like before. And this time, plant the hands. I come high onto my tiptoes, really ground down through my fingers. As I jump back, I lower my elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift in the heart. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Good. So now, Surya Namaskar A B. Little bit different, very famous in the Ashtanga sequence. So let's get started with this one. Come to the front of the mat. Same kind of beginning, same kind of starting. A lot of people, again, are going to tell you toes to touch for your Utkatasana, but I like them feet hip distance. When you're ready, find that Tadasana pose. As you breathe in this time, take the arms up, sink the hips back. So bring the weight onto the heels, find that chair pose. Lift the chest up. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold, come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands just like before, step in or jumping back. Finding the plank and finding the Chaturanga, maybe on the knees. Breathe in, lift the heart, find the cobra or upward dog. And then exhale, take it back, downward dog. This time, straight away, step the right foot in between the hands. Left heel goes down 45, rise, come into that warrior one. So bend into the front leg, lift up and out the waist. One breath, breathe in. Breathe out, hands to the ground. Step the right foot back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot this time. Step the left foot in between the hands. Right heel goes down, rise, warrior one on this side, square the hips, breathe in. Breathe out, full length of the exhale, step the left leg back and lower down, Chaturanga. Breathe in, lift the heart. Breathe out, downward dog. This time, hold it for 5 breaths. Again, softly bend the knees if you need to. Keep the integrity in the palms. And on your next inhale, look forward. Step in or jump into the front. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold. Return into our chair pose, bend the knees, take the arms up high, sink the hips, Utkatasana, breathe in. Breathe out, Tadasana. Good. So that's Sun Salutation B. If you have any other questions or comments, leave them below. If you're wondering about the warrior kind of alignment, I do have a video floating around on this screen somewhere that you can check out. Hope you have a fabulous day, and I hope it serves you.